Previously on 201.
Well, I thought
You got a haircut!
Well,
You got a haircut!
Guys,
camera.
guys,
We gotta get this. No.
Heather's got some friends that are single. We could hook you up on a blind date, Hey, Bob, Kerri, Heather's friend, she's down with a blind date.
I feel really confident about the date me and Kerri had tonight. We had so much fun. Me and Kerri, we just had this connection. I don't know. I think she might be the Abigail to my Swamp Thing. I quit the show.
What? You can't quit the show, man.
Was I talking out of my ass, Jason? Did you hear me clearly?
You're seriously quitting?
Yes.
Bob, do you want some Tokyo Joe's? You love Tokyo Joe's.
When Bob walked in on Ned and Kerri making out, I thought he was going to lose it. I thought he was going to start screaming like he always does, I thought he was going to tear apart Ned's room. But instead he was just really depressed, which was a surprise because he always freaks out like that. I mean, once we went to the grocery store and he wanted to get chocolate Teddy Grahams or something. And they were out, and of course Bob flips out, starts screaming in the middle of the aisle, and eventually got us kicked out at the grocery store. So when he walked in on Ned and Kerri making out and he just became depressed, I was really surprised.
Well, if it's any consolation, Kerri probably just extracted every STD in existence from Ned. That's what she gets, huh?
You don't get it, do you? He was my cousin, and he betrayed me. We were like this. Go tell him he's not allowed to talk to me ever again.
No, Bob, whatever.
What did you not understand? Go tell him.
Fine.
Hey, Ned.
What's up? Nada?
Oh, she's here?
Dude.
Kerri, I don't even know what to say to you. Making out with Ned. Have you ever seen The Fellowship of the Ring, Kerri?
Yes.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
You know who you are, Kerri? You're Boromir.
Jason.
You are Boromir when you tried to take the ring from Frodo.
What?
Jason,
Yeah,
no.
you broke the Fellowship.
Hey.
And Ned,
No.
look, man, if there was a prostitute in the Fellowship of the Rings, it would be you.
Okay. So?
You were the Gale or whatever to his swamp thing. That meant a lot to him.
I think I'm writing down.
Yeah, maybe you should. Okay?
Jason,
Maybe you should.
Calm down, man.
Maybe you should think about it, huh?
Hey. You seriously need to calm down. You're really starting to piss me off.
Well, you really
Just
made...
turn this off. No.
So am I the only one who thinks Bob is overreacting here? I mean, since when does taking a girl to a fast food restaurant automatically make her someone's girlfriend? I don't know. I don't get it. Even Jason was getting all up in my face about this stuff, and it's like, whatever, dude. He's always laid back about stuff. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know, being so serious lately about everything.
Man, we were trying to get Bob a girlfriend, not you. You weren't supposed to steal Kerri like that.
What do you want me to do? You know, I can't help it if she's more attracted to me than anyone else. I mean, that's part of my charm, right? I mean, I didn't do it intentionally. It's like we connected or something.
Part of your charm?
Well, apparently it seems to be working pretty well.
As disturbing as it is, I can't deny that somehow, in some sick, twisted way, Ned does get the ladies. I don't know how it works, but he does. I mean, he goes through them like trash bags or something, you know? There's a new one every day. And so it's very strange to hear Ned call Kerri his girlfriend. You know, I mean, I wonder how many hours that'll last. But I decided to forgive Ned because, you know, he probably was feeling a lot right then with Bob hating him so much. I decided, you know, Ned probably could use my help more than he could use my hate. So I forgave him, and we started working on a way to get Bob to forgive him.
So is Bob, like, not talking to me now or something? Because I tried calling a bunch of times and he's not answering, and he always answers.
I was wondering if that was you.
What do you mean? Is he seriously mad at me?
You could say that, yeah.
So Bob obviously wasn't going to talk to me over the phone, and since I really had no idea where he was, Jason and I decided to go to my mom's house to get her advice. See, my family's really close, so she knows Bob pretty much as well as she knows me.
Hey, Mom.
I'm here, baby.
How you doing?
Hello, Helen.
I'm ironing, honey. Hi, Jason. Baby, what did you do to your hair?
It looks
It's
gay, huh?
nice to see you too, Helen.
I hear you and Bob are at it again.
I guess a little bit. I
Are
don't
you
know.
fighting?
Not really. I don't know.
You know, honey, there was a time when the two of you were like brothers. And I think you still are. Do you remember that day when you were in first grade and you brought those things to show and tell? And that older kid, he knocked you down, he took your action figures. And it took a while before we could get them back. But Bob was there for you. He brought you his favorite. You remember the Spider-Man figure he had? And he brought that to you? It made you feel better. He wanted you to feel better. Now, come on, honey. I know that feeling's still there.
All right, Mom.
Just think about it a little bit. Just
Okay.
think
All
about it.
right. I'll go mow your lawn now.
Thanks, honey. Be careful.
I will.
With Ned out mowing the lawn, I thought, you know, it'd probably be a pretty good idea if I hit up Helen for some more stories about Ned as a child. I mean, they're just too good to pass up, don't you think?
Oh, I can tell you when he was a little boy. When he was a baby, he was a very difficult little boy. He didn't sleep the night through till he was 22 months. And when he was little, he would just, for no reason, start screaming. It was like a cat or a banshee wailing. And my sister, or stepsister, who was getting her doctorate in nursing at the time, said something to my brother-in-law that she thought he was retarded, because in pediatrics, when you get a kid that screams like that, a real high-pitched cat cry, it's called cri du chat, meaning cry of the cat, and it's a sign of brain damage. And she was fully convinced he was. And he had the nastiest habit. This he still does. You know, when kids want their mom, they'll say, Mommy, will you tell me what time it is? Mommy, will you bring me a glass of water? Mommy this, Mommy that. And they always tell you what they want. Not Ned. You could be in the furthermost room in the house on another floor, and it's Mommy, 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 Mommy. What? Ned, what is it? Honey, what's the matter? What do you need, Ned? So finally you drag yourself up there to where he is, and it was some nebbish thing like, would you turn down the TV? I can't sleep. But he would never tell you what he wanted till you were right there next to him. When Matthew, his older brother, would wake up in the night and want to get in bed with me, he'd come in and kind of pull back the covers and climb in bed. Not Ned. Ned would stand there at the side of your bed, and you were sound asleep, but you knew somebody was in the room. I knew you were scared. And he'd stand there and just look at you. And then, he wouldn't say a word, he wouldn't say, wake up, Mommy, nothing. He'd just stand there and stare at you. And then, of course, it's like knowing Jack the Ripper's in the room. And since then, he's been a perfect child. Easy to get along with, well behaved, never caused me any trouble. Still screams.
Well, that was a useless trip. My mom was no help at all.
Oh, man, I think the whole point of this is you have to find out your own solution to your whole thing with you and Bob. I mean, you can't expect other people like your mom to have the answer.
Okay, thanks, Oprah. I don't know. Dude, why don't you talk to Bob for me?
Did you even listen to anything I just said? Wow, man. Glad you decided to come out, man.
Tell him what I told you to tell him?
Tell him what I...
Did you?
Oh, all that stuff about him, you know, you never wanted to talk to him again? Yeah, I told him.
Good. Is he at that job of his now?
His new job?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Do you still have his keys to his apartment?
Those keys are only for emergencies, man.
This is an emergency, Jason.
Fine, but I'll only give you the keys if you promise that you'll come over later tonight.
Fine.
Alright. You know, on second thought, I'm thinking this isn't going to be a really good idea.
I don't care what you think right now, Jason, alright?
Okay.
So you gave me the keys, you messed up, this is what's happening now.
What do you mean I messed up? What's happening? Bob, is that his toothbrush?
No, it's his hair comb.
What are you... Oh, Bob.
What? What?
Well, I don't know. You're shoving Ned's toothbrush down your ass. That's gross, man. Why?
Hey! Heartbroken. Where's your keys back?
Kerri told me what happened.
What?
She said that you called her Boromir.
What? No, I don't remember that.
She said that you told her that she broke the fellowship. Jason.
All right. So I was a little harsh. So what? Bob, how you feeling?
What's he doing here? Huh?
He's got something to say. Just hear him out. Come on.
You know what I did was wrong, obviously, and I'm sorry, and I don't know, I feel really bad, so I hope you could accept that.
No apologies gonna make up for this. None. Alright? You don't know what you did to me, alright?
Listen, if that doesn't work, maybe this will.
You still have him? I gave him you when you were little.
I've had him for all the years.
Wow. I don't know what to say. I guess.
Cool?
Cool.
Ah, you two are so cute.
Let's kick Jason's ass.
Hey.
So I guess the moral of the story would be that if you steal your cousin's girlfriend and he walks in on you and her making out, if you get him a toy, he'll probably forgive you.
I may have gotten screwed over in the lady department, but at least Ned's happy. You know, he's my cousin, he's my boy, and if he's happy, I'm happy. God, this sounds too breeder. Where's the rewind on this thing?
Something in my sleep, not while we still breathe. It's 'cause in love, our walks through the park in May.
What the hell are you doing? Must be exciting watching me brush my teeth, huh, Jason?
I really don't think you should be using
Look, don't
that.
tell me what I can and can't do, Jason.